Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, evening, and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, psych defender of the fatherland. Off here to a wondrous 1v1 on Amilly Fields in the north, it is 3imweckla himself, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Here with the... let's just go with First Panzerdivision here, featuring German infantry, mechanized, and Jaeger infantry with double infantry Panzerfaust. Whereas the south it is DapopeCoH, just call him Pope, fighting here for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin and his mustache. Taking on the role here of the 20th Tank Corps, mechanized corps here with armored assault tactics, featuring the T-35 medium tank, radio intercept, vehicle crew repair training, Sturmovik attacks, and the IS-2 tank with triple infantry. We got a gun in the MD-42 start for 3imweckla, conscripts there with a special rifle command start here from Pope as well. The spicy opening there from Pope. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters, these champions, these heroes of the Propagandacaster who have not been able to keep doing this without. So big thanks go out to every single one of those. You too can join the heroic and almost legendary ranks by pledging on Patreon and becoming a patron. Or you can also just donate via PayPal, and links are in the video description. And as always, you can also just comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button, keep the YouTube algorithms engaged. Anyway, Sniper here for Pope, going to try and bleed out the fascists up north, pioneers with barbed wire. Going to towards the centre, the machine sort of following up here. So, interesting enough opening here for 3imweckla. Instead of going for the western field point, he's going for the southern field point, which is definitely a bit rare, I think, here. And at the same time, Pope is also going for the eastern field point. He's actually digging in there, so this could be a slightly awkward opening here for 3imweckla here, as he finds himself faced with the Soviet infantry. That said, with the sniper build, Pope's not going to get as much infantry on the field, so 3imweckla might be able to swing this around and actually grab the field point, fairly fast. But we'll have to see if he actually does that. He's going to swing towards the western field point in response. He, of course, doesn't know that his opponent's going for a sniper opening. That's the tricky bit there. And, of course, Pope knows what his opponent is doing to a degree because of radio intercept. It doesn't tell him, of course, exactly what's going on the battlefield, but tells him, what 3imweckla is building and such. So, sneaky, sneaky Pope. Second conscript on the way there for Pope. There we go, first sniper shot there. Poor Jürgen drops there as Pope's sniper gets to work. And we get 3imweckla here with the Jaeger infantry, possibly going it just part for the ambush camouflage, since an ambush machine gun can actually kill a sniper at the right distance. Plus, if you can just ambush his troops, it all becomes harder for the sniper just to creep up, because at that point then has to look for them. At which point again the sniper becomes better within range of the machine gun. So it could be possible here that 3imweckla is going for Jaeger infantry, just the ambush camouflage at least. That's what I would do, like if I was to get an early sniper, just go for the doctrine ambush camouflage and start, trying to ambush the sniper, personally, but that's just me. Third grenade spot there for 3imweckla, grenades flanking up behind here. So no immediate fuel here for 3imweckla, of course Pope gets a bit of fuel there with his opponent. Good start here for Pope so far. Then his knees there. Closing in on the command point required for the ambush camouflage. Machine going for the western fuel point. Pioneers probably to retreat soon. Third conscript there for Pope and the Red Army. Pioneers, they're being shot to bits. There you go. Definitely need to get them out of there now. Oh, that could actually be a wipe here for 3imweckla. Could be a wipe. No. Gets away there. Really close call though. Grenadiers here forced retreat as well there. Sniper with 5 kills so far. I mean, that's a pretty good start there for Pope Sniper. Got the western field point there with the heavy machine gun team. There we go. We do get ambush camouflage. We do get ambush camouflage. Will we be seeing an ambush machine gun sniper kill? I'd love that. I mean, it's definitely my personal favourite way of killing snipers, besides just killing them in the first place. Anyways, ambush camouflage halfway down there for the MD-42. Grenadiers reinforcing. Pioneers as well there. Ambush camouflage almost done. We got 5 kills there. And the best part is no one really sees it coming. That is the best part by far. Grenades grab the eastern fuel point here. Good move there by 3imweckla. We got grenades ready there for the Pope. He's obviously expecting at least some sort of armoured carter rush on his sniper. Looks like he's not going to use his machine gun to try and counter the sniper. Or is he? Is he? Maybe. Hard to say that, considering it's all the way up the corner. I don't think so. Unless he's expecting Pope to send the sniper directly onto the fuel point. Which I don't think Pope is going to do, though. I mean, he could, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Of course, all PU is just waiting up, so when the opponent grabs the point, he can then engage at a fairly, close range, at which point the machine gun is really going to hurt things. Of course, we pay attention. So here we go. There we go. There we go. He drops Yuri, and the rest of the squad there quickly pops off as well there. Very nice there. 2 kills, in fact, with the ambush machine gun. And he's right here in these by the constant of the engineers. Sniper, of course, also providing a significant element there. Gunny's planning going to the count in the centre. Gunny's moving westwards. Machine gun, of course, may want to reposition. Just to make it a bit harder here for Pope to guess out where it is and flank it. Molotov there from Pope's Frontovix against 3imwekla's Pioneers. Gunny's here a bit low on health. Got ambush camouflage and then as well we got the armoured car. So he's actually upgrading all the troops. There's definitely, I think, a part, way to just try and negate the effect of the sniper there, but just, hiding his troops. So thumbs up to 3imweckla. Of course, once they're upgraded with weapons, they provide a bit of a more firepower bonus. They actually become even better with that, since the ambush bonus really benefits a lot from high rate of fire weapons, like a machine gun, G for the freeze, or light machine gun. That said, looks like he's not getting the bonus here, despite being covered. Sometimes it can be a bit finicky.
We have a new scout car.
Otherwise, it'd be great if we could have the sniper walk into that. The conscripts are pressing them. Sniper could also get suppressed. I'm on the way here. Can't say caught in a bad spot, so didn't spot the MD-42 at least. Does get the troops suppressed. Actually, he can't protect the sniper. In fact, the Ghanese could try and flank up. He uses a sprint to get behind the sniper. If the option there, go on and move up there. Conscript blocking the way there. Sniper opening up the MD-42 Ghanese. I think really should just make the sprint here. He obviously wants to get the point there, but at the same time, I would also really want to kill the sniper, personally. They could try and make the sprint there. Armoured car could all try and push through here now, but there you go. Country retreating. Probably going to retreat that sniper soon. Then he should retreat the sniper soon. There you go. Gunny's around the flank. This is where the great detect some G for the feast, but he is actually going for G for the feast, not my machine gun. So thumbs up to 3imweckla. Penal troops out there getting the anti-tank rifles, but may not be in time to save the sniper here from automotive doom at the hands of 3imweckla. No, Ludwig, if it's the last thing we do, we'll take out the sniper. What if it's not the last thing we do? What if we actually live? I want to live. Gott im Himmel, Ludwig, we could have been heroes. Yeah, and dead. I'm not going to be dead for that. Yeah, come out for 3imweckla. Back here, bunker up for 3imweckla. Very good. Going to get some medics, some sanitator. Back here, we got the medics slowly arriving, of course. So, going to need hard to work there. And again, plenty of ambush machine gun, or grenadier teams, plus machine gun team. And of course, the air command squad can also ambush. He's definitely looking to catch a sniper with ambush camouflage. I mean, 2 thumbs up to 3imweckla. That is absolutely my preferred way of countering snipers. Catching them at their own game, at closer quarters. Medics on the way, they're fixing up the armoured car. Troops enforcing healing. Strafniki retreating. Hey Yuri! Yes. Isn't it a bit too quiet? No. Couldn't you say more than one syllable word? No. Oh. Ground the one's point here. Sniper, Jaeger command squad. Pope suddenly starting to get a bit paranoid. He knows his opponent's acting ambush user. Oh, is he? Does he fully know? Is he aware of to which depth 3imweckla will go to just catch that snub and completely confound Pope? Is he aware? Is he sweating right now? Is he starting to get possibly post-traumatic stress syndrome bits there? As now he can't even trust his own shadow. Worrying there might be Grenadiers, Pentagon, and his heavy machine gun team hiding in them. Oh, there we go. Surprise ruin there. Basically propped the surprise to what he could have. Was called for another sniper. Still, very nice there. Definitely throws off the Pope because, he's constantly exposed to thinking, okay, it's safe to lay down the sandbags. And of course, Germans at the back of it. Gunny's moving forwards here. Sniper actually exposed. Armoured car trying to make the move again. And the West, we got the heavy machine team setting up. They're now ready to ambush someone. 5 kills already. Close to veterans who won. Yeah, command squad is pushing forward here. Nice use of the G for the freeze boy. Thumbs up to 3imweckla. Sniper there with 13 kills. Pack 40 here for 3imweckla. Concerned about light tanks out here from Pope. Pope, of course, likely going to go for the T-70 any time. In fact, just to say that, he goes for the T-70. Good work by Pope. Could have out sooner though, so not as good work as it could have been, but good work nonetheless. Grab these some fuel point here. 3imweckla definitely, I think, leveraging the macro that comes from being your opponent, fairly paranoid. Sure, he may not be laying down a lot of mines, but he's got a lot of, hidden Germans. When suddenly every shrubbery might be hiding someone with a Gewehr 43 or an MG42, you suddenly step a lot more cautiously, don't you? Troops enforcing healing. Will he try and take up push for armor there? Who knows? Sniper there with 16 kills, close to veteran 2. T-70 mobilized here for Pope. And certainly while the Grenadiers can't immediately destroy... Ooh, Telemark's actually down, but quick this world here deal with. That's it. He's gone for Flamethrowers. He doesn't actually have a Minesweeper. Thumbs up to 3imweckla for reading that one. Certainly not so great for Pope. Underestimating his opponent there could prove to be a fatal error, or at least a very painful one. Pack 40 moving up here in the centre, the east side there. I mean, right now, I think 3imweckla's in a really sweet position to just push ahead there for a sweet spot for pushing it for armour. And he's ready to ambush someone. If he remembers to pay attention, doesn't. That's a bit the dangerous thing, having ambush units with ordnance or fire. You may sometimes lose track of them. So that's why I typically don't recommend doing it too much, unless you know you're going to be paying attention there a lot. It's a bit risky there, but 3imweckla in this case got punished. Machine gun there falling back in the west. Yeah, come off in the centre, getting hit with the T7. You got Telemann to the flank as well. Thumbs up to 3imweckla on that one. Front of X moving up the eastern side, looking to roll up that part of the map. Very good. Inconvenience being about. And so far, Pope seems to be blissfully unaware that besides, hiding Germans, he also deals with mines. Back here, nothing further going on there, but really should consider taking up here. The faster 3imweckla can push up for armor here versus Pope, the better. In particular, at this stage, I think could actually get away with rushing on Austrian versus Pope, which obviously would be fairly uncomfortable for Pope on top of the mines and the hiding Germans. Armor covers the conscripts. Support company for Pope. He's definitely, I think, starting to get concerned about possibly being hit by an armoured rush, so I imagine he's back taking for field guns, and we do get the take there for 3imweckla. Thumbs up. Mines in the centre here from Pope. Both sides now mining out. Of course, 3imweckla can go for mines, but with that said, so can Pope. Now that he's also gone for a second engineer squad, and he probably should go for minesweepers. Well, he actually should. I mean, there's telemines about. That's not the sort of mine you typically want to ignore. It's typically not the kind of mine you want to ignore. And he's being westwards there. Moving up the west side here, and he's bringing as well there. Yeah, Command Squad is making a sprint here, making a run for the sniper. Sniper reports then to fire. Ooh, accidentally popped whole fire there. Not entirely sure why. Guess it was a misclick. Mine goes off there. Constant being shot to base. The west side here, is flanking the country there by the western victory point. Yeah, Command Squad right. They got the T's moving up here as well for Pope. 3imweckla should be able to build the Supremo Core now. And there we go. Got Mantra with the Pioneers as well. Thumbs up. But should build the Supremo Core and get out either an Osman or a Panther 4. So I think the kind of advantage he has, he could easily get away with an Osman here versus the Pope. And I think he does really a lot of damage. Not sure I've been able to do see one Command Squad that completely exterminated here by 3imweckla. Pope suffers a bit of a painful loss there. Pack being sniped here by Pope's 21 killed sniper, Destiny Tooth. Good work there by Pope. Sis 3 visual field gun, obviously again very concerned about German armour coming his direction. There we go, so Pommerkopf for 3imweckla, attempting going for tier 4. He could be tempted because he's actually fairly hit on resources, but I think that would not be particularly great because he risks, giving his opponent more time to stabilise trying to get around there. Go T70 down here, didn't he ambush Panther Fausted though? He could have done that. That could have happened. Another reason also I'd like a bunch of ambushed grenadiers, surprise Panzerfausts. When you really want to see the look of surprise on the Zerg tankers when you Panzerfaust them. Surprise Panzerfausts. Anyway, Sis 3 Vision Fluke on there for Pope. So Pommerkopf already there. Will it be the Panther 4? Will it be the Ostwind? I mean, the Panther 4 obviously is the nice safe middle choice, but the Ostwind offers more pain. Now. Sniping up here, we got 23 kills on it. Going to take a few losses there. So far, despite best efforts, 3imweckla not quite able to catch the sniper here. There's certainly been a few close calls. More mines here from Pope. I think in part, obviously frustrate any maneuvers by 3imweckla, but also to make it harder for just 3imweckla to die after the sniper with an armoured car. Oh, armoured car's about to get knocked out there, unless he gets very lucky, which he didn't. Got the Command Squad hiding out there. Bring up the eastern side with the Pioneers. Panther almost down there for 3imweckla. More mines. Very good thorough mining here by Pope. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. That said, he definitely should be trying to harass more the western field point as well here versus 3imweckla. Panzerkampfwagen 4 ready here for 3imweckla. And Deutschland adding the pin-mounted ND42. Sehr gut. Troops reinforcing here for Pope. Ground Western point for the engineers. More mines here from Pope. Pack 40 out for 3imweckla. Panther 4 barging through the terrain here in the west. Going to catch some unfortunate engineers and I think bury them. At least try to. Being shot to bits. Sniping up. And engineers right here by the Panzerkampfwagen keeping up shooting almost done. You're going to use them in 4 bouts. Constantly being engaged. Going to be assault and support here. There we go. A lot of damage in here. Got the machine gun holes ambushing, just constantly dropping like large fat flies. Engineers being shot to bits. His computer was opening up as well. They're going to be able to clear them out there. I think with a few well placed shots. The field gun, of course, is the bigger problem here for the Panther 4. Sniper with 27 kills. Really getting some great value out of that sniper there for Pope. Maxim following up here, roughing it off. Strafnicki already moving by that point. Good practice, sprint ahead. There you go. Panther 4 shoots up the sniper. The shot flies and, well, probably killed some squirrels, but no Soviet snipers. Almost got the Strafnicki unit here with the G33 Grenadiers, but success eludes here 3imweckla. Success eludes him. Panther moving forward here, looking to exploit the retreat here from Pope. When you try and get the field gun, as you obviously cannot shoot while it's being hauled backwards. If it stops up, trying to use the Panther 4, the Grenadiers can then just focus it down there. So a bit dangerous there for Pope. In the end, 3imweckla is forced back. He's moved Control Squad up on the flank to threaten 3imweckla's push. Thumbs up there. Pioneer Space in the east could consider some more telemines around here. Back here, troops reinforcing healing. No further tech from Pope as of yet. That's set. There's a part of me that's wondering if he may be starting to get tempted to go for the RS2 heavy tank here versus 3imweckla. As for 3imweckla, going for an Ostwind right now would be good. Going for another Panther 4 would also be good. As for Pope, considering another infantry squad, I think should be a definite part of his consideration at some point in the near future. Got the sniper with 29 kills. Panther 4 being fixed up. Engineers trying to the MD42 there. Epson 2, 10 kills, 11 kills. Kill him bounding him, machine gun crew. Pack taking a bit of damage, and the engineers are pinned down to the ground. Sniper joining in once more. We got 30 kills on that sniper. Doing that part, and he's got the Panther 4 dealing with the penal troops and the conscripts. The charge forward to the Panther 4, 9 kills here. Great hit from the Panther 4. Almost takes out the entire penal trooper squad, leaving many of them dead in the dirt. Good push here put through the centre. Very focused, coordinated with the push on the flank. There's Rolly, some fuel being grabbed. Got the Jaeger command squad going up. Still, 3imweckla there going for another Panther 4. Thumbs up, very good. Pushing the advantage he's got. Pope, meanwhile, definitely stuck in a bit of an awkward position, and he's caught laying down mines here with the Grenadiers. Very close to the Islam on that sniper. Very close. We'll definitely need, I think, a second field gun to help deal with 2 Panther 4s. Oh, let's just risk getting rolled by 3imweckla's Panther 4s. Finish the command put up the conscripts. Quickly routed. Jaeger is flanking the Maxim. A lot of actions, a lot of engagement across the map here.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Graham Eastern Point. Troops are reinforcing healing. There we go. Second Panther 4 already here for 3imweckla for Germany. Deutschland. There we go. Second field gun for Pope on the way. Not quite there yet. But will be soon enough, and certainly will be, I think, a critical element right now for Pope, because also those 2 Panther 4s can just roll over him with a bit of good support. Far right flank, we've got the Pims dealing with the Strafnicki. Oh, the Strafnicki. The command squad. Sorry about that one. Second field gun almost done. Panther 4 on the move here. Good hit. They're almost taking out the entire Pims squad there with a brilliant hit from the Panther 4. Suffers a bit of light damage from the anti-tank grenade, and there you go. Lots of damage from the Panther 4. No tremor, the contra themselves almost got wiped out. Mine goes off. Almost taking out the entire Jaeger command squad. So much action here. Panther 1 at the centre here to support further. Starting to get the impression that the Pope definitely could be on the trajectory for an IS-2 still. He has 2 field guns now. Obviously this is more forced, but it could also encourage him to try and go for the IS-2 here. Let's set going for T-35s. Might be a bit faster and more efficient long term, at least initially. We shall see what he actually does though. That said, more infantry would be good idea, and definitely I think putting more effort on the fuel punch would also be a very good idea. I feel like he's focusing too much on the centre here, which could first 3imweckla, I think, too much ground eastland, just allows to kill most of that. But there you go, Panther 4 hits a mine. Field guns on the flank here. Could see a chance of actually taking it out here. That'd be huge for Pope if you can just immediately eliminate one of the Panther Force under 3imweckla's command here. Chance is definitely not looking impossible. Might want to use the tracking ability to spot ahead here so you can see it properly. He's sending in the conscript. They go to do it. Very nice. Thumbs up to Pope. Realized what went on. They took the chance and delivered a pain there to 3imweckla. Definitely a payoff there for the thorough mining here. Pope is done. Of course, very set for 3imweckla. Of course, should be a reminder you need to keep minesweepers close to the front line. In fact, you want to go at this point for the second Pioneer Squad, just to have more minesweepers. Then he's flanking him, but can cop at the max, but still need some troops up to deal with that. He could also use the field guns to try and bombard at least one of the Grenadier squads. He's sat there fine getting the fuel point there. Very good. Very good. Machine guns went through the western side here, further threatening Pope's front line and its integrity. Troops enforcing healing. Are we seeing tech here from Pope? Or is there just some other reasons we're going to use about there? Then he's getting snapped. There we got the snap out the A-slow, increasing rate of fire. Engineers being murdered. Constantly went on the flank, push engineers like sniper. But then, mine goes from the Grenadiers here, further casualties for 3imweckla. And he's going for a heavy Panzer Corps. Stalling for something bigger here. This could be an opportunity for Pope to gain control of the map. Or at least push back. And of course he knows this because he will be aware of this with this little notification there. And this could definitely push him towards the heavy or the mechanized armor company and some armor. It could also, of course, further encourage him to try and go for the IS-2 heavy tank. Meanwhile, 3imweckla is not just going for anything armored, he's going for the Panzerwerfer. That's good to further encourage him. And obviously, the Panzer is going to be an issue for the infantry support to a degree. But if 3imweckla is a bit unlucky, the Panzer is going to end up doing very little for him. But at the same time, it's really going to mean that he's not going to have a lot of armor out, meaning whatever Pope pushes for is definitely going to be fairly unchallenged, at least for a brief while here. So the faster you can get this going, the better for Pope and the worse for 3imweckla. And certainly at this stage, it's starting to look an awful lot like an ice storm. He almost has the fuel foot already. Manpower-wise, it's obviously going to be like, well, things getting a bit tighter, but even just hold up for like roughly 3 to 4 minutes without like 2 heavy losses, it should definitely be possible to call in the IS-2, at which point against his opponent with just one Panther 4 and a Panzerwerfer could potentially be in trouble here, definitely indicating that 3imweckla might have gotten a bit too ahead of himself here, without considering his opponent's counter moves against him fully. So that's definitely a possibility for Pope, and basically just boils down to 3imweckla decided rushing a Panzerwerfer out all of a sudden would be a great idea. Don't worry, Ludwig, what's the worst these Russians could do to us? Roll out a heavy tank? Puh! Can't they even build them? You know, Friedrich, we fought against them in 1941, 42, 43. They have heavy tanks, you dummkopf. Well, maybe things change in 1944. God damn it. So anyways, definitely almost then fuel again. The manpower is remainingly the pressure point here. Where if like 3imweckla is going to not bleeding in versus Pope, he might actually be able to stall it out and actually get up more armor himself. But if you're going to play so passively, which you could be encouraged to with because some players do that when they hit tier 4 and again try to get the big stuff out, it could also make it much easier for Pope to stall for the IS-2. So we'll have to see here. Constant game machine crew there. Looks like he might be. He's not getting too passive, but he's seemingly slacking off a bit here. Air support called in the west side to assist. We've got the Panther barrage rocket towards the center. Maximum crew getting pummeled there by the rockets. Crew there almost annihilated. Air support going down the west here. Disrupting here the push from 3imweckla against Pope as the Sturmwicks tear through the ranks of 3imweckla's forces. East here, Panther 4 heavily downstream picks up the Panther 4, but we've got this field guns going for it. This could be a huge blow for 3imweckla. We lose the second Panther 4, and of course would then mean the IS-2 is going to be an absolute nightmare. It's going to be even less contested by anything 3imweckla then has. Ground the center of the Grenadiers. We got the penal troops then he's flanking the Pioneers for this fuel point. He's roughly a minute away from the IS-2 heavy tank, roughly. Yeah, command called with the conscripts. Oh, hold fire again. Always be careful that. Got the Molotov off here though, and the P just retreats. Takes no chances. I think the air command squad, if he just moved out a couple, could have won it, particularly the stay by, but I guess 3imweckla is currently stressed out here. Of course, it may also be the air support that's what caused him to take to retreat the air command squad, obviously. Graham Neeson Victor Pond here. We've got 435 to 238. Sniper there with 40 kills. Then he's caught in the west side by each final surf there. Sometimes they linger about longer than the ability to actually indicate. That's a bit annoying. That happened here for 3imweckla. A bit unfortunate for him. Great there for Pope. So very close to the IS-2 heavy tank. Very close. Panzer Grenadier there though for 3imweckla. Thumbs up. Always nice to see those chaps. And the support of the enemy. Sniper with 41 kills. 3imweckla really has had a harder time getting rid of that sniper. Panther moving up here, firing into the ranks here of the Pope's forces, causing further casualties there. But he's very close to the IS-2 heavy tank, and again, 3imweckla currently only has a Panther 4 and a pack to stop it. Of course, there's also some telemines, so it's not all over yet. And certainly if Pope's IS-2 hits any of those telemines, that's going to give 3imweckla some breathing space. But there you go. IS-2 heavy tank out there, the Joseph Stalin 2 heavy tank. Equipped with a 122mm gun, designed for breaking through enemy lines and fortifications. Less designed for tank combat. Fun fact there. Panther 4 there, good to go. 18 kills, halfway to Infantry 2. Shot 5, machine gun routed. Should add the Panama machine gun. Personally, argue therefore to extra add into anti-infantry. But after this, he definitely should be supporting with T-35s. Or at least 76 is just something to add some more firepower to it. And of course, have to see now what 3imweckla does in response to the IS-2. Will it be Stoogs, Panther Force? We try and go for a Panther against this Stalin, this steel behemoth, and there we go. Jaeger multi-core routed. Comes with the gunnies in the center, could chuck a Molotov across the fence here, hit them that. We got the Panther 4 in the center, 18 kills, close to Infantry 2. Infantry to support, sniper as well there, with 41 kills still. He could hit the telemine here if not careful, then he's up close though. Point blank range, gets a single kill. That's it, the wings are close to death themselves. Pack shoots, bounces, Panzer Jaegers here up for him. Not a fan on that one. Prefer keeping them unupgraded, but you know, that's his choice. Sandbags around the centre. Got the eastern fuel point. We got the counter-attack force of the Panzer 4 moving in. We got the Panzer Jaeger standing about there. Note, no ambush camouflage in those. Probably should consider that as well, so that way you can like bait the opponent into the Panzer range more effectively. Panzer barrels going through the centre. We got 16 kills. Mine destroyed. DapopeCoH is by the way running out infantry. Definitely something needs to fix fast. I think 2 infantry squads is simply put insufficient. In particular, it's an opponent with effectively 5 units, like one of them is equipped with Panzer because, you know, he's got one equipped with anti-tank rifles. So Pope, I think, need to fairly strongly consider some infantry assist things on top of the T-35s, which I think he also very badly needs. Meanwhile, 3imweckla, I'm guessing at this point, strongly for the Panther to have to deal with the IS-2 heavy tank. 44 kills on the sniper. There we go. Panther was the IS-2. Let you to gain, just added more telemines here from 3imweckla. He's moving into fix. You of course want some more engineers down the road, but really good map control here for 3imweckla versus DapopeCoH. Fairly good. Partly again because Pope, I think, ends up focusing too much in the center and not enough on the sides of the map and the resources, whereas 3imweckla is very much focused on that. And actually quite happy to concede the center of the map to Pope if it just means he gets a lot more fuel. But also just like, use it to attack Pope then from different angles rather than head on. And that's also, I think, going to be a crucial element here in 3imweckla's so far success versus Pope. Got it from the field gun though, punch straight for the Panther Force armor. Panther almost done there for him, and there you go. Barrage, and there's Pope. 3imweckla commits a head-on attack against Pope. Pretty aggressive and risky. And there you go, another Panther barrage, another deadly rocket payload, and we got the Panther out here for 3imweckla. The Panzerkampfwagen 5. Field being cleared out there. Situation getting a lot more awkward now for Pope. I was 2 rolling ahead. He's still no pin up machine gun. He's probably setting up for another Sturmwig attack. And there you go. Field gun shattered by the Panzer 6 under 3imweckla's command. Troops enforcing healing. Ground Wilson munitions point there. Of course, once you get the victory point, we got 409 versus 123. 3imweckla definitely looking to aggressively exploit his lead against his opponent, showing no mercy. No mercy at all. Panther putting forwards. Artillery there called in to further disrupt here Pope's lines. 3imweckla showing no mercy to his Bolshevik opponent. All to that shed.
We are down to 100 points.
100 points left here for Pope versus 3imweckla. Things are hanging in the balance. We got Humes from the west side. We got the Gunny Spring up as well there. Troops enforcing healing, preparing for the next big push for Deutschland. We've got the IS-2 being fixed on the west side. We've got the Gunny Spring and Strafniki pushing them back there with a few well-placed Gewehr down 56 shots. But the sniper, of course, is there as well to remind them not to get too confident. And quickly pops up the brains of the Dieter. 50 kills on that sniper. That is definitely one hell of a sniper. I mean, that sniper's turned themselves in by now several times over. I mean, you consider like the average reinforcement cost of Gundy Squad again is close to 30 manpower, and yeah, these are roughly more expensive. That's, well, a lot of manpower. Almost, I'd probably say around something around 1,500 manpower, which really just highlights this absolute, like, you know, much damage a single sniper can do. Punch of the barrel off there. Yeah, 1,500 manpower, so roughly. Just by, like, you know, off the cuff math there. Well, I'm not doing any other stuff there. Air support going down, it's on top of the Telemines. Air support going down the Pioneers. Looks like Pope's making the big push here, hoping to break the fascist back. Raising his red banner and singing the Soviet anthem as he pushes forwards. Got the western link point with the Strafniki, center under nukes, at least he stopped the manpower bleeding. But 3imweckla holds the line, not one step back.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Troops reinforcing healing here for Pope. Air support they're bringing down the Pioneers. Panther taking some light damage, 3 kills, close to 21. Pack opens up from the IS-2, punches straight for the frontal armor. Jaeger command squad almost taken up, but does manage to evade the shot there of the IS-2 heavy tank. Panther from the western side going to push for that victory point there, keep it out of Soviet hands. He's tried to. We got 408 versus 42. Pope has managed to now gain some map back and actually stabilize a bit, but he probably should dispatch A, get more troops, and of course hit some of the other points. He's also fine by going for another T-5 aircraft shot down, shattering as it impacts upon the ground. Guessing that was the Panther score that kill. Punching from the head here, pushing back the T-5 field and crew also in trouble here as 3imweckla once more is on the offensive against the Bolsheviks. Got the sniper there with 54 kills. $399 versus 42. Then he's got the center. Straight into the maximum crew here, which mercilessly cuts down the Grenadiers. Panther barrage being unleashed here, they're fairly close range. Now he's not using the new ability, the low angle badge, he's trying the regular one. And completely demolishes the maximum crew. They are buried, and then some. Archaeologists will one day bury, you know, on deck and wonder, why did this guy have a machine gun stuck up his ass? Or something like that anyways. Grab the center point, and then we got these inside with the Grenadiers. Maxim halfway down there for Pope. I don't think he needs a maximum at this stage. I do not think so. Ambush mission at the 17 kills, ace level. He's being hammered here by the IS-2 tank. Pack for flanks it, good hit.
MG squad awaiting orders.
And we got the machine gun ready here for Pope. We got 395 versus 41. Situation starting to look increasingly bleak here for Pope. Again, the lack of infantry, I think, is fairly much curtailing his actions here versus 3imweckla, who again has plenty of infantry, and so I think has much more freedom of decision making. Plus, you know, broader suite of combined arms tools, artillery, support weapons like machine guns and tank guns, of course, the armor. But again, crucially, he has artillery, his opponent doesn't, on top of having more infantry. Going for those victory point. Very good. Pentacle remaining in reserve there. Rachel responds like any immediate minor counterattack here from Pope, and of course he makes a larger one. Then 3imweckla can just attack from another angle. So there's some consideration there. And he's heading out here again, using the terrain to try and negate incoming fire, just the sniper's efficiency here, effectiveness. And again using ambush camouflage. 2 thumbs up to 3imweckla. Telephone the Maxim, pushing that one away, further slowing down your Pope, and again snuffing out any potential comeback. Gonna be heading out here. Not an ambush, by the way, not an ambush. Pentacle with penal troops, got the slamming in there as well. Counter Jaegers, Pioneers, field and rhyming here. Probably want to pull back the Pentacle. We've got 14 points left for the Pope. This is, I'd say, starting to look like GG, unless he pulls out some sort of surprise weapon here. Panther getting in the eyes to every tank. Flank with the T5. We've got 2 points left now. I think, yeah, it's GG. Game over. Game over. Victory for 3imweckla. Loss of Pope. Nice use of ambush camouflage here, but 3imweckla said didn't get the sniper at all. 60 kills in that sniper. That is one hell of a sniper. That is one hell of a mean lady. But there we go. Good play by 3imweckla. Pope, I think, had some good moves as well. But again, the lack of infantry, and I think the focus on the centre really cost him as the match went on. And allowed 3imweckla, I think, to sort of pull ahead and sort of just slowly crush your Pope. So, GG, game over. Hope you enjoyed this match. I'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, join channel. Listen, pro links, and cheers. Thank you for watching. Till tomorrow again for our next episode. Bye.